Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome to Doki Doki Wicked Witchcraft. Another mod by Team Trader, and part of the Perfect World Anthology. Although this one is going to be slightly different from the other three. Technically, well, yeah, the other three. So Doki Doki Wicked Witchcraft, is a mod, and blah 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 blah. Designed to be played after the official game, which is getting re-released this year for consoles and Steam and all those good places. Get the files there or on Steam, even though I don't recommend it. And by playing this, you agree to sell your soul. Well, not really, but I agree with the fish thing! Enjoy your sweet time with Yuri! Aw, thank you. Wait. Okay, no. Ooh. This sounds fancy. I drew that. Oh, wow, nice presentation here. Wow, I love this. Okay. Man, part of me just wants to stay and stare at this menu. Okay, let's see now. I guess we'll just slow this down a little bit and... Okay, that's a little more like what I'm used to seeing. Okay. Sheesh. What am I gonna choose? Why not? Why does my head hurt so much? This doesn't feel right. I open my eyes to find myself in a room I've never seen before. Where is this place? I look down to see that I've been tied to a chair. Oh, I see. Wait, no I don't. Very thoroughly, I should add, considering my hands and ankles were secured very tightly. What the hell was I doing and how did I end up like this? Jeez! Yeah, what was I doing last night? That's when I look over and spot a girl with violet hair rummaging around in a cupboard in the next room over. She stops humming to herself when she spots me and wastes no time running over to me. Ah! You're already awake? Oh no, this simply won't do. I was hoping I could avoid this sort of awkward predicament. Why would that be? What makes it awkward? Strange. I would have expected you to demand I tell you where you were, or ask about who I am. Well, in any case, I suppose I ought to introduce myself. That would be a good idea, and... Yep, she's basically doing the funny. My name is Yuri, and I am a witch. A witch? Yar, she be a witch! Yes. Are you surprised? No, I'm Daniel. Actually, yes, I kind of am. I would have expected something like that in one of those books about a boy wizard that I can't mention because I don't know if the author will get angry at me. Oh no, contrary to what those books might tell you, we reside here in the mortal realm comfortably. I'm not sure if you ever noticed, but we even attend the same school. Wait, are you serious? No, she's Yuri. This was already quite a lot to take in, so my head was spinning from all this new information. Considering my head already hurt before I started talking to Yuri, this only made things worse. Now I have a double headache.
In fact, it was because we go to the same school that we met in the first place.
Okay, funny witch lady.
You see, while you were walking home, I decided to bring you back to my house, where I would prepare dinner.
Oh good, we're gonna have dinner! That's nice of you, but did you have to kidnap me and tie me to a chair? Yeah, what kind of crazy roleplay is this? You could have at least asked me first if you wanted to take me out to dinner. Yes, I'm not that kind of man.
Oh no, I'm afraid you don't understand. I don't intend to eat dinner with you. I intend to eat you for dinner.
Wait, huh?
I mean it in the literal sense as well, just to be clear.
Oh. So you don't mean... Let's not think about that too much. Judging by the fact that I'm tied up, that was my next question. Yes, exactly. Are we gonna have some kind of crazy love me like you do, sort of?
You're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my blood. You're the cure, you're the pain, you're the...
No. Oh, damn it. I said I wouldn't think about that too much.
Don't worry, once you're asleep again, this will all be a quick and painless process.
That's not the point, though.
There's nothing to be scared of, so long as you boil in the cauldron fast enough.
Do you have any idea how long it takes to boil a cauldron? Do you?
I do see your point. Now then, since I've introduced myself, I would like to know your name as well.
It's Daniel.
A pleasure to meet you, Daniel. You will make a fine ingredient for my feast tonight.
Tonight, we dine in hell. Hold the phone here, Yuri. I don't want to be eaten. I have so much to live for. And not enough time.
But I'm hungry.
I need food.
I need food.
Darn it, you sound just like Sayori. Okay. Well, considering... Hold on a moment. So, I'm gonna warn you right now, this mod is actually very choice heavy. In fact, you might say that this mod, at least, given from what I made with the initial script, it's gonna make Shattered Time kind of look like a cakewalk. So I'm actually gonna pull out the old notebook for this. That's how confusing it is, to where I don't think I am gonna be able to remember everything. Alright. Let's see here. Our castle walls, fallen angel. Okay. So I already made my save here. Shoot. I don't... Okay, I think I remember now. So let's see here. I'm gonna have her eat something else. Why don't you go eat something else, like a frog or a newt or whatever witches eat? What have you been reading?
What? That's disgusting!
You've offended her. Well, you want to know something more disgusting? Eating a person!
I've already made up my mind, so I'm not backing down. I suppose I'll have to give you a higher dosage of the sleeping potion if I want to make this as painless as possible.
Wait a minute.
I hate confrontation. What is it now?
How am I going to convince her not to eat me? Let's see, tell her I'm allergic to boiling cauldrons, or tell her I'm allergic to the sleeping potion. Potion master. Or potion seller. I'm going into battle. Okay, no. Pfft. No, this isn't that kind of. Man, I'm trying to remember. Okay. Let's see here. Allergic to potions. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I guess I'm gonna make another save. Dang it. Okay. I'm telling you, I pretty much went, like, in a sense, I think I kind of went overboard with some of the choices here. Okay, let's see. We're gonna tell her I'm allergic to potions. You can't do that because I'm allergic to potions. I'm allergic to potions. Pretty much all potions.
Is that so? Because you seemed just fine earlier when I gave you a small dose.
Because that was just a small dose. If you give me more, there's no telling what could happen to me.
Well, I guess the only other option would be to keep you awake for the whole process then.
I'm gonna be boiling alive. It doesn't have to be this way, Yuri. You knew this was coming, Pete. Uh-oh. Before I can protest further, Yuri shoves a bottle in my face.
Since you're going to be awake for the boiling process, why not have a cold drink to keep you refreshed?
Thank you. I could have used that. Thank you. Yuri opens the bottle and puts it in my mouth so I could drink. You know, since I don't have my arms available to me right now, surprisingly, I feel very cool now. Wait. No!
That wasn't a cold drink.
The funny lady lied to me!
That was a freezing potion.
She's right. I can't move or feel my body anymore.
Quite a large dosage of freezing potion, if I may add. I'm not seeing any allergic reactions whatsoever.
Well, looks like my little excuse fell apart like a house of cards.
You're such a terrible man, lying to me like that. I've been nothing but hospitable,
Okay, I think I did mess up here.
I've been nothing but a hospitable host to you this entire time.
Or I've been a hospital host. Okay, well.
Not to mention, I'm very open and honest with you since we first started talking. Well, it's been
Oops.
Well, it's been fun talking with you, but that cauldron isn't going to boil itself, you know.
Really? I mean, can't they in Harry Potter? Oh, I said it, so. Oh no, J.K. Rowling's gonna get angry at me now.
Just for that mean trick you tried pulling on me, I'm going to make sure you taste extra good.
Oh. Yuri goes back into the next room, only to come back with another bottle in her hand.
Now then, time to drink up!
She practically forces the contents of the entire bottle down my throat, watching intently the entire time until there was nothing left.
Sleep well, Daniel. If that is your real name. I don't know anymore. I don't trust you. You could have been lying to me from the start. This entire time.
Just like that, I feel my entire world fading away as I take one last look at Yuri's smiling face. She's so devious. Okay, what did I get? Bad end. Liar, liar. Pants on fire. Okay, no. Let's see... Oh. Okay. So, that was the first bad end. Alright then. Let's see... How am I gonna do this? Okay, I know. So, I'm just going to... I'm actually not sure how I'm gonna do this. Alright, well actually maybe first I should be more specific with my notes. Okay, so eat something else, allergic to potions, gave me bad end 1. So let's see here. So we're gonna go eat some... Or, no, not something else this time. We're gonna see... Why don't you eat someone else? If you want to eat a person so badly, can't you just eat someone else?
What?
Why does it have to be specifically me? You should be able to eat someone else, right? Yeah, what's so special about me? I'm just your average, everyday, normal boy person.
Forget it! That's cannibalism, and not to mention barbaric.
So what you're saying is... So what you're saying is that it's not okay to eat some other person, but it's perfectly fine to eat me? What kind of twisted logic is that, Yuri? Yes, I'd like to know.
No time to talk.
Time to shine.
I'll have to give you a higher dosage of the sleeping potion this time to make sure this awkwardness doesn't occur again.
Are you listening to me?
Relax. Don't do it. Once the potion takes its effect, you won't wake up or feel the water boiling you alive.
Okay, that's good to know. That's encouraging. Okay, let's see here. Alright, we are now on save 3. Okay. I guess. Well, we technically already told her I'm allergic to potions. I guess, let's see here. Allergic to cauldrons. Let's see where that gets me. Actually, before you eat me, I think you should know that I'm allergic to cauldrons.
Wait. Is that so?
Absolutely.
That sounds somewhat absurd.
Well, so does... It's like, so does what's going on right now.
Why is that?
Oh, you know, something about the metals that go into most cauldrons have some kind of allergic reaction with my skin. You know, the iron and all that. Once my skin makes contact with it, it's like, oh no. Oh god, no. At least, that's what the doctor told me.
Who is your doctor?
Dr. Skipper. I hope she's not familiar with off-brand soda brands. Oops, well. You get what I'm saying though, right?
I don't think I've heard of him.
Yeah, most people haven't. But then again, I'm sure most people haven't heard of Dr. Thunder either. I used to see him at the grocery store every so often.
So what kind of allergic reaction would you have?
Well, I can tell you there's going to be a lot of uncontrollable sneezing and coughing going on. It would be the worst.
I think I can deal with that. Hopefully, the sleeping potion might do away with that problem. Wait, you said something about a skin reaction.
Oh yeah, how could I forget? I get this nasty rash and I break out into hives. You don't want to see it. It's not a pretty sight. Trust me.
Disgusting! I can't have that happening. The taste and texture would be completely ruined.
So what do you say?
Okay, you're free to go.
That was easy.
I can't eat someone who has an allergic reaction to the cauldron I'm using, so there's no need to worry.
Alright, so if you could start by untying these ropes.
Wait a second.
She's onto me! What? What is it now?
Oh, silly me, I'm a witch!
Oh, silly me, a spoon can't pick up a steak! Yeah, we already established that.
I should have some potions around here that can cure anything. Even something that's a minor concern like allergies should be no problem.
The funny lady has your number. Wait, if you have potions that can heal ailments,
why can't you be a nice witch and help people?
become a potion seller.
I'm sure that would be a lot more helpful. Are you done resisting?
No, I'm not.
I feel famished right now, and I don't think I can wait any longer.
I'm running out of excuses. And I'm running out of time. This is probably my last-ditch effort to save myself from being eaten. What can I do, though? Whatever it is, I need to make it count. Alright, let's see here. So we're still on save 3. Okay, we're gonna see... We're gonna take the sneaky way. Or, well, I guess now... This is save 4. Yep, considering all these branches, I am gonna have to be making a lot of saves here, so... We're gonna take the sneaky way out. Well... I guess I'll accept my fate.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
I swallowed my gum.
That's the spirit. Before I'm eaten, however, I have this cool trick I'd love to show you.
I'm not so sure. What could you possibly do that could interest me?
I can do this! Oh wait, I don't have a face cam. Oh well. Well... It's difficult to explain. It's something you have to see to believe.
Really? Alright, you've piqued my interest.
Okay, now what? Okay. Let's see here. Crap, I don't remember. Okay, we're gonna have her untie the ropes. Oops, I didn't... Ah, oh well. Well, it's a good thing I'm making saves, right? Okay, well, there's a slight problem, then.
What would that be?
For this trick to work, I need for my hands to be free, or else I can't do it. My legs need to be free as well. You know.
Huh? What do you take me for, Daniel? I see what you're doing here.
I don't see what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? Well, that's a good question. Well, okay, we do know what he's doing here.
Well, I refuse to untie your hands. I know you're planning something sneaky and underhanded.
I swear I'm not going to try escaping. Little does she know. Okay, no. Scout's honor. Like I'm a scout.
Well, if you're being honest with me...
It's a great trick, I promise. It's totally worth the anticipation. It's like one of those blink and you'll miss it kind of tricks you don't want to miss out on.
Alright, Daniel, you've twisted my arm. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yuri happily obliges with my request and unties my arms. I try not to look happy as she frees my ankles. Yes! She then steps back, gazing intently at me for my trick to happen. Sorry to say, Yuri, but... Okay. Alright. I guess... So... Okay, I guess this would be save 6. Later! Sorry, Yuri, but I got other things to do tonight besides dying. I bolted for the door. Try as I might, the knob won't turn. It's not even locked. That's when I hear That's when I hear ArdrethShadow stumbling on his words. That's when I hear Yuri giggling behind me.
I figured you would try something like that, so I cast a spell on the door to keep it sealed.
She thought of everything.
Pretty sneaky, but I'm just one step ahead of you.
Oh, come on already! She's right. She has the power of magic on her side. And what do I have? It's like my uncle used to tell me. Only magic can defeat magic! Thanks, Uncle. I'm screwed. Okay, now what? Okay. Save 7! Man. Yep, save 7. Let's see here. We are going to beg for our lives. Groveling might not solve anything, but it's better to at least try something, right? Yuri, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trick you like that, even though I totally did. I don't want to be eaten, and you have me in a corner here. You can even make me your familiar or something like that, and I'll obey you.
I'd rather not.
Do you hate me that much? Why? Am I that useless to you? Useless?
No, the truth is, I already have a familiar, and she serves me quite well.
Oh wow, nice effects here. Yuri snaps her fingers and, appearing out of a puff of smoke, is another girl. Oddly enough, wearing our school uniform. Yep.
What is thy bidding, O humble mistress?
Okay, yeah, for those who don't know, my voice for her sounds a lot like my voice for her. So after doing a bit of research, so to say, I think I found a solution.
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to show you to our guest here. Oh! A pleasure to meet you. I am Mio.
Hi?
Actually, could you do me a favor and help me clean up while I prepare dinner? Oh, most certainly.
My cakes will burn. Okay, now the funny lady is staring me down.
Meanwhile, Daniel, I think I'm just going to make you into tofu. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's the Grandmaster Witch's favorite dish.
You're going to make tofu out of me? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of tofu? Yeah, you can't live a nice, healthy vegan lifestyle if you make meat tofu.
Silence! Now, rest in pieces.
Before I can react, Yuri casts another spell at me, and I feel the world around me fade into darkness. Well then. Bad end. Application denied.
Denied.
Okay, what did I get out of that? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna call this bad end 2. Where do I want to start off from? Okay, well, let me see save 4. We're gonna try the sneaky way again. Okay, let's see here. Sneaky way. Okay. And now... well, I guess there's really no point exactly, but... okay, save 5. We're gonna convince her to look the other way. Okay, for this to work, I'm gonna need you to turn around and count to 100 in the slowest way possible. You know, like absolutely slow. Once you're done, you have to quickly turn back around and face me.
It seems simple enough. I have to admit that I have my doubts.
I have my doubts? What do you mean?
If I didn't know any better, it almost sounds like you're trying to distract me, or pull another trick on me again in a hasty attempt to escape.
What? I wouldn't do that. Even though I clearly did with the whole I'm allergic to potions and cauldrons. You have to trust me on this one. It just takes a long time to set up.
Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yuri turns around and starts counting slowly. I'd like to hope I bought myself enough time to keep her busy. I start looking around the room and I spot the front door not too far away. I also notice a lone pocket knife on a table. Strange. Why would someone leave a knife out in the open like this? I don't know. Never mind. I shouldn't be questioning things. Okay. So now... okay, we're gonna jump over to save 8. We're gonna go for the door. With Yuri distracted, I do my best to scoot my chair to the front door without making any noise to alert her. This proves to be very difficult considering my legs are tied to the chair, which so happens to make very faint squawking sounds against the wooden floor.
17?
She hasn't heard me. I'm not going to question it. Yeah, don't question it. Just ignore it, you'll live longer. Well, actually, yes, he will live a little longer, at least. I need to get out of here.
I gotta get out of here!
Unfortunately, I got a little overeager and I end up making a loud squawking sound against the floor. Yuri turns around, confused at what she heard.
Say, were you always so close to the door?
What are you talking about?
Well, perhaps my perception of depth is a bit off, considering the angle I'm at.
Just keep going! You're doing great! As I said, this trick takes a while for me to set up. Or it takes a while to set up.
Very well, then.
She turns back around and resumes counting. That was a close one. One more foul up and I'm seriously done for. Alright. I try once again to scoot my chair as quietly as possible to the front door.
36?
It's a good thing she's counting so slowly. I might be able to pull this off. As I get to the door, a sudden realization hits me. How the hell do I open this thing with both my hands tied to the chair? As I try to lean towards the knob, I end up losing my balance and fall face first into the floor. Onto the floor? I guess.
Huh? What are you doing on the floor?
I was playing Twister.
You're also right at my front door.
Yeah, I was using your door as the Twister board.
What's the meaning of this?
This is my disappearing act. I told you it takes me a while to set up. Why did I say that? Yeah, why did you say that, David Copperfield?
I should have known you were trying to escape. No one makes a fool of Yuri Katsura and gets away with it.
Wait, Yuri, I can explain. Yes, please explain to me.
No. I don't want to hear it, and I don't want to know. Please don't say forgive me. I've seen it all before, and I can't take it anymore. Please, don't say anything else to me. I might as well chop you up like a potato and add you to some delicious soup.
No, anything but that! I flail my body around in protest, trying to break free from the ropes, to no avail. Oh, hello. Yuri walks over to me with a bat in her hands. What's that?
The bat of discipline. Do you live in a cave? Since you're not going to cooperate with me, I'm just going to act with a little more force. I saw this in a movie once, where a woman broke into her boyfriend's home to save him from this green-eyed harlot.
It doesn't have to be this way.
Good night, Daniel. I hope you have a pleasant dream. I'll make sure I give you plenty of sleeping potion after you're knocked out. This will be my last act of mercy on you.
My world fades away with the swing of Yuri's bat. The failed vanishing act. Okay. Let's see, what did this give me? Okay. It seems like either I am going in order, or the game is kind of, like, it's putting them in order for me. I don't know. Because I would have expected, like, 1, 2, and maybe, like, ending 4 or 5, but I'm not going to question it. Okay. Now where do I want to go? That's a very good question. Okay, let's see. I already said allergic to cauldrons. Okay, I'm gonna leave the okay, I'm gonna do everything from the sneaky way first, and then the power of guilt after that, so... Okay. Let's see here. Save 5. We're gonna ask her to untie the ropes. And then let's see here. So, untie ropes, and we're gonna throw the book at her! Sorry, Yuri, but I've got other things to do tonight besides dying. I reach for the pocket knife to the one side of me, and a random book at the other. Just as I'm about to throw the book at her, I feel my body freeze in place. I look over, and Yuri has pointed a magic wand at me.
How could I have been so gullible? If my cousin Kodo found out about this, she would never let me live it down. I was just beginning to like you, Daniel. Then you take advantage of my kindness and generosity and do this to me.
What are you talking about? You're going to eat me!
Well, it doesn't matter now. Any last words before I scramble you like an egg in my cauldron?
How about...
Maga's literature! Just for that, I'm going to boil you sunny side up. Rest in pieces, you no-good liar.
Before I can react, Yuri casts a spell at me, and I feel the world around me fade into darkness. Oh god, she electrocuted me! Keep your sunny side, keep your funny side, keep your sunny side up. Okay. So, let's see, that got me bad and 4. See? We're already 4 bad endings. What was it? Shattered Time had 6 bad endings, so... you know? Okay, what am I gonna do now? Let's see, we already tried... We tried running. We tried throwing the book at her, which didn't work out. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. Let's load the game. You know what? Maybe I should just... Man, it's like... See, I confused myself. Well, I confused myself when I was writing this. So, yeah, props to Mr. Rocketman 909, because... yeah, I really confused myself trying to figure out how the hell am I going to have so many branching paths. So, okay, I have an idea now. Nope, not cauldrons. Let's see here. So I guess maybe this time... Gosh, what do I want? Okay, let's see, we're gonna... Okay, we already tried running, so... Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I should have done. Okay, we're gonna ask her to untie the ropes. We're gonna run like hell. We're gonna have him say one of my favorite lines in this game. I've got other things to do tonight besides dying. And then... Run into her! Well, even if I'm screwed, I'm not going down without a fight. I turn around, lower my head, and run at Yuri full speed ahead, tackling her right to the ground. Ah!
Stop! This is madness!
Madness? Do you want to know what's madness here? The fact you want to eat me, that's what! If you set me free, we can call it even now, and I won't have to tackle you again.
But, I need food.
Okay, well, I forgot that I actually made her say I need food. I take Yuri's wand from her hand and position it over my knee as if I'm about to snap it in half. Rakshi, huh? I pick my teeth with Rakshi.
No! Please! Fine. You're free to go. Please give me my wand back.
No funny business. You hear me?
All right. I know I am the funny lady, but I promise, no funny business. I won't do anything funny.
With a swish and flick of her wand, she casts a spell at the door, causing it to practically fly off its hinges. I walk over to the door, looking over my shoulder every so often. I see you! Yuri squirms and shrinks away at my gaze. As I'm about to walk out of her house, I take one look back at her. She's whimpering and crying. Aww. Rocket, you sure know how to tug at my heartstrings. I mean, yes, I did write this, but actually seeing her crying just... ugh, it just hurts me inside. I didn't want to make her cry, but... well, honestly, she brought this on herself. It's her fault we both got tangled in this mess. She made her bed. Now, it's time for her to sleep in it. I step outside and take in the sweet aroma of the surrounding trees and flowers. I never thought I'd be so happy to smell a bunch of plants in my life before. With an extra spring in my step, I make my way out of this neighborhood and... wait, where even am I? I reach into my pocket and find my phone. I begin dialing. I doubt she might help, but given her sense of direction. But maybe talking to another person after this bizarre experience might help me get my bearings. Oh, wow! Way to step it up! Yeah, this is some Blue Skies level of conversationing here.
Hello?
Hey, Sayori.
Daniel? What's going on? Do you have any idea how late it is?
Oh, not really. You might not believe me, but I got abducted by this strange girl from our school.
That sounds like the plot of this story I was reading.
Wait, you're reading something?
Ha ha ha. Very funny, Daniel. I do happen to read books often, you know.
Sorry.
You... doodle brain.
What did you call me?
Wait, I didn't mean to...
Relax. Relax. Don't do it. I'm just pulling your leg. I guess... I just needed to hear your voice right now.
Oh, what happened, Daniel? Tell me.
Well, do you know someone at our school named Yuri? I doubt Sayori's going to believe me, but I do my best to tell her everything that happened to me on this strange October night. Good end. Free man walkin'! Okay, so we got good end. Okay. Let me see here. I guess good end. Okay, I'm just gonna call it good end 5. Because I don't know. Okay, we got all that. Let's see. So I tried begging, and that got me that, I guess. Okay, I guess let me just make sure. Did I do everything with the sneaky way? No, I didn't. So we're gonna go with the sneaky way again. And then okay, wait, let me see here. Sneaky way, look away. We're gonna go for the knife now. Maybe I should try to go for the knife. I tilt my chair over to the table it's sitting on. Considering how my hands are tied, it won't be easy to grab it, but I at least have to try. Looking at it closer, it seems like it has a small chain on it. If I can just loop one of my fingers around it, I just might have a shot. I scoot my chair closer, doing my best not to make a sound.
12?
Thankfully my hands are at least on the same level as the table, so I can just barely grab that chain. I lean in more and got it! My victory is short-lived as my chair falls back in place with a loud thud against the floor. Yuri swiftly turns around, looking right into my eyes. I just smile and look away, doing my best to conceal the knife in my hand. Lucky for me, it's small enough to hold in my fist unnoticed. She shrugs her shoulders and turns back around to resume counting.
13?
Thankfully, she's counting slowly. I fumble around with the knife a bit, extending the blade and slowly slice away at the rope. After a bit of frustration and difficult maneuvers, I'm able to cut my wrist free. I proceed to cut the ropes binding my other wrist, and both of my ankles free. Now to get out of here. I walk as slowly and quietly as possible to the door, trying not to make a sound against the floor, which had a habit of creaking with every other step I made. So far, Yuri seems to be concentrating on counting so much that she hasn't noticed me.
62?
I unlock and gently open the door, greeted by the sweet aroma of the trees and flowers outside. I've never been so happy to see a bunch of plants before in my life. I step outside, and once I feel I am a good enough distance away from Yuri, I book it. I don't look back or stop for anything. May I never become food for a violet-haired vixen like Yuri, ever. I don't know how I can explain this to anyone, or even if I can, but I will worry about that later. Okay, good end. I want to break free. I want to break free. Yeah, see, we're already at 6 endings, and I don't think I'm even halfway done here. Alright. Now I have to figure out how in the world I'm gonna do this. Well, I suppose just to get it out of the way. So I said, eat something else. And we're gonna say I'm allergic to cauldrons. Okay, and yeah, that got us back here. So, yeah, so nothing changes there much. You end up here, whichever one of those you choose. Dang it, okay, I'm kind of looking at the branch here, so I did sneaky way, and then look away. Door, sneaky way, look away, knife. Sneaky way, run, run. Sneaky way, ropes, run, beg. Okay, no. Oh, I see. Sneaky way, untie ropes, run, and then run. Okay, yeah. See, I'm confusing myself here. Jeez. Okay. And then, let's see, sneaky way, look away, and then door and knife. Okay, I guess we're gonna use the power of guilt. Oops. Yeah, now I'm actually running out of room here. Well, I guess Fallen Angels and Our Castle Walls took up about half this page here. Okay, we're gonna use the power of guilt. What would your mom say if she saw you right now? Seriously? Cooking an innocent person? What even is this? What even is this?
Actually, she would be very happy. We as witches all have to do this at least once as a rite of passage. I have chosen you to be my lucky subject.
Lucky, huh? I won the lottery, but in the wrong way. How would your dad feel about this, out of curiosity?
Oh. Well, my father... He passed away some time ago.
Oh. I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't mean to offend you or anything.
Oh, no, it's okay. You didn't know, of course. If I'm being honest, I've been on my own for the longest time. My mother left her parts unknown for certain witch duties. She sends money to me, of course, but... What does it matter? Why are you showing such an interest in learning about me anyway? It's not going to change anything.
Okay. It's because... You know what? You're right. You're right. Why should I even bother? Why do anything? I should just lay over, fall over, and die. No, you're right. There's no point in trying to reason with you. You're dead set on eating me, and I can't convince you otherwise.
I don't like the sound of your tone. This is why I don't like talking to people. It's always the same, no matter what. Enough talk. It's time to dine.
No, it's time to shine. You mean...
Time to die!
Or, well, you mean time to die?
Yes, that too.
Well, it's time for her to die and time for you to die. Before I can react, Yuri pulls out a magic wand and casts a spell at me. I feel the world around me fade into darkness. And it did! Okay, bad end. I surrender. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so we got 7 endings. But we're not done yet! Not by far. Okay. We're gonna use the power of guilt. And, okay, let's see here. Guilt. I'm gonna learn more about you. Because maybe I just want to get to know you a little better. After all, you've chosen me for this huge moment in your life, right? I'd at least like to know a little bit about you before our mincemeat.
Oh. Goodness. I mean, of course. That is, if you want to.
So, can you tell me a little more about this whole rite of passage thing you mentioned?
Not really. The sacred texts written by our ancestors were lost to time, so we don't know the reason behind them. All we know is that's just what they did back then, as decreed by the Dark Lord Tarankos. At least, one time in their life, they had to select a mortal and devour them. Personally, I think it's a bit too uncivilized for me, so I'm just going to make you into something more appetizing before I eat you. You just happen to be the lucky mortal man I chose for this.
I understand that part, but why did you specifically choose me?
I'd been studying you for a while, and, well, you happened to be wandering into the forest just behind the school. After you were done talking with that girl with the blue eyes, you just happened to be right where I wanted you. So I knocked you out, gave you a sleeping potion, and here we are.
So what you're saying is, you had your eye on me.
Well, I suppose, if I'm being honest, I did choose you a while back. My cousin Kotanoa even said, you made for a fine specimen. I say, Yuri, this mortal man here, he makes for a fine specimen, doesn't he?
A fine specimen? I feel my cheeks grow warm, but I shake it off and try to keep the conversation going. Yeah, don't worry about Kotanoa low-key flirting with you or whatever. Now isn't a good time to get flustered. Yes, especially. Well, you see, it sounds like you might like me. Now it's Yuri's turn to get flustered. She drops her wand as her cheeks turn crimson.
Like you? Well, I mean, I'd like for you to be the mortal I have to devour. You're sure to make a great meal for me.
Think about it, Yuri. Why did you choose me specifically? You just said you had your eye on me for some time before ambushing me in the forest. You wouldn't have done that if you weren't the least bit interested in me. You know, kind of.
Well, I mean, one thing
What I'm saying is this. You chose me because you have feelings for me.
Why are you doing this to me? Could it
Oh my god. Her cakes are burning.
Could it be you? I didn't think falling in love worked that way. Especially now when it comes to falling in love with food.
You might be a witch, and I might be immortal, but we're still both human, aren't we?
Stop! You're just trying to get into my head. Just like when... no!
What do you mean by, like when, Yuri?
Like, the first time I saw you with that girl. I couldn't get you out of my head. That was when I figured these feelings meant I wanted to choose you for being the mortal I eat, but... now that I think about it... what am I going to do, though?
What's the matter?
I haven't felt this way before. About anyone. I don't know what my mom might say. I don't know what's going to happen when it turns out I didn't go through with eating you. I don't even know if it's possible for someone to feel the same way about me.
Oh. Well, what if I told you that maybe I like you too?
What?
Getting past the whole I'm going to eat you problem here. You seem like such a nice and genuine person, Yuri. You care about your family and following traditions, no matter how strange they might be. You know who you are, and you're pretty honest and open about yourself. Not to mention, I feel kind of lonely sometimes too. My mom isn't home very much since she has to work overseas to support us. It's only me and her considering my dad walked out on us.
Oh. I see. So then, you like me?
You're a kind and genuine person, Yuri. Not to mention, you have this otherworldly beauty about you. You sweet talker, you!
No one has ever said that about me before. Daniel, why are you confessing to me when I'm about to eat you? You can't seriously be okay with that!
No, I'm not. If I am going to die, though, at the very least, I want to live without any regrets. I felt like I just had to tell you about my suspicions and my feelings for you before that.
You're so strange. At the same time, that's very sweet of you. I've truly never felt this way about anyone before. I think you're right. I do like you. If I eat you, I feel like I'll regret it. I'll still need to go through with this ritual though, or else I'll be shunned by witch society.
If you have to eat someone, I know a guy named Mark who's been getting on my nerves lately. So much so that Monica kidnapped him and... okay, no. You can probably eat him. You know, assuming Monica hasn't kidnapped him yet. But that's another timeline.
Oh. I think I know who you're talking about. He's such an arrogant snob. I think I would take pleasure in making him my next meal. Alright, tomorrow I'll prepare to cook Mark for dinner.
What a story, Mark.
I'll go ahead and put everything away.
Yuri?
Yes, beloved?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, goodness! Let me untie you!
Flustered, Yuri races over to me, grabbing a pocket knife that wasn't too far away from us, and begins cutting away at the ropes. I stand up triumphantly, or at least I would if my legs hadn't fallen asleep on me. I almost tumble to the floor until Yuri takes a hold of me.
I've got you, Daniel. My beloved Daniel.
Oh, whoa. Thank you, Yuri. As she helps me stand, I take notice of her gorgeous amethyst eyes that pierce right into mine. Ironic that I'm taking notes for this mod on the same page as the mod that inspired this line. Well, destiny is a funny thing after all, isn't it? Or maybe it's just a coincidence, I don't know. I then notice how she's just a little bit shorter than me as I stand by her side. She looks so...
Daniel?
Oh my... It's this thing! It's this effect again!
You're staring at me.
Oh... I'm so sorry. I just...
It's okay. Although, I must admit, I don't know how to respond to having someone gaze at me with love in their eyes.
My...
Goodness! I didn't realize you were so easy to fluster. Ara, Daniel-kun.
Okay, no. No. You're going to have to forgive me, since this is also new to me as well.
Ara, darling-kun.
Okay, no, that's Kotonoa's line. Why don't we... I don't know, hold hands or hug or...
What? Hand-holding?
Oh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have suggested that. That was so devious of me. I should have known better.
No, it's fine. I've never held hands with a guy before. I don't think I've ever been alone like this with a guy before. I've never really been hugged much either.
Wordlessly, I wrap my arms around Yuri and pull her into a tight embrace. She lets out a small yelp from the initial shock, but then I feel her relax.
Your arms... I can't explain it, but I think I can feel safe in your arms. Your arms are my castle, and your heart is my sky.
Okay, no.
I want to always be with you, Daniel. My beloved Daniel. May we both never be lonely again.
Just to make sure, this is truly what you want, right? You're not going to change your mind and decide to eat me, right? You know, like, we're not gonna, you know, kind of go through this and then I'm gonna come back later and you have the cauldron boiling and you got the rope and the chair ready and, you know, we're not gonna have that happen, right?
Of course I won't, silly. Not after you've shown me what I've been missing for so long. Besides, if I eat you, then you won't be able to stare longingly at me anymore, or get all cute and flustered when I talk to you.
Oh, alright. We pull away from each other after a while, and that crazy, trippy kaleidoscope effect goes away, and it's like I am suddenly dropped back to the planet, man. Whoa. Where was I these last couple hours, man? Oh, that's right. I was here in the funny lady's house. It's a story about a lady who's purple. And everything is purple, just like her. Purple is these walls, and purple is the couch.
Oh,
Oops, we pull away from each other after a while.
oh, my apologies.
I got kind of lost in my little psychedelic trip, man.
I won't try to fluster you so much if it bothers you. Although Kotonoa would probably have a field day with you.
It's fine, Yuri. Although, I would appreciate if you could tone down on the teasing a little bit for future reference.
Duly noted. Now, why don't I show you to my room?
Hey now! Yuri! I think you're taking this a bit fast. Yuri pauses and thinks over what I just said to her. A look of realization hits her as her cheeks turn crimson.
Oh! No, that's not what I was trying to do. I just want you to know where you'll be sleeping tonight.
Can I just go back to my own house? I mean, we both still have our separate lives to live.
I don't think I can be apart from you for so long, though.
It won't be as bad as you think it is. We'll see each other again at school. At least, now that I know we go to the same school. Plus, we can go on dates every so often and spend plenty of time with each other.
All right. I'll hold you to your word, Daniel.
Scout's honor.
Are you a scout, though?
Anyway, I guess I'll help you clean up, and then I'll be on my way. Some time passes, and Yuri's living room is nice and clean, the way Sully Pons likes it. We embrace one last time before I walk out the door. I don't get very far once I realize something. Yuri? I have no idea where this neighborhood is at.
Would you like me to walk you back to your house? I'm sure we can figure this out together between the both of us.
Sure. I like that idea. Two years later. Some might call this a dream come true. Others might say it's a nightmare brought to life. Our relationship hasn't been an easy one, but we've managed to make things work fine. As time passed, we learned more about each other and grew closer to one another. It wouldn't be long before I worked up the courage to ask her a question that would change everything for us. Yuri, did I leave the stove on? No. I pledged my love to Yuri, and she agreed to let me take her hand in marriage. This is truly my life now, and I couldn't be happier. No matter what new and exciting challenges come our way, I want to tackle them head on with Yuri by my side. And, not actually, literally tackle her to the ground because, that made her cry, and that really hurt me inside. True end, in a silver garden with you. Well, I'll be darned. Oh, what have we here? A most interesting development. I did not expect things to go that way, but alas, there are always other opportunities for chaos and suffering. My congratulations to the newlyweds. and may their loving relationship never fall into despair. As I feel generous today, I bestow upon you my blessing, mortal. You shall be spared, but others will not be so lucky. Okie dokie, look out. Well, let's see, that one is kind of freaking out over there. Okay, well, I kind of know what to do here. So let me see here. Dang it, where is that save? Okay, we're gonna use the power of guilt. And then, let's see, we're gonna try to learn more about her. She's gonna be going back and forth. We're gonna be a smooth talker. Yuri's gonna think about it, and we're gonna... she's gonna have Mark for dinner. Oh, what? Oh, okay, that might be a bit of a glitch there. Oh, there you are. That was kind of weird. And... okay, we're gonna go on the psychedelic trip now. And Joey is gonna start randomly walking around as I'm recording. Okay, I don't want to skip because... what? Hand-holding? This game is too much for me! Okay, no. Your arms are my castle, your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and... okay, no. I don't know if I can't tell if I was butchering the song or not. I probably was. When will I see you again? When will we share precious moments? Here we go. As I move about Yuri's living room, the lights begin to flicker on and off until... what? What's going on here? I try to scream for help, hoping Yuri might know what's happening, but I can't. I'm unable to move or even talk. Is Yuri doing this? No. I don't think this is her. I feel a sinister aura wrapping around me. Immortal. Here. How curious. You are just one of many curious young ones I've seen in my time. Tell me, how do you think this will all go for you? Who is this? Where are they? Do not concern yourself about my whereabouts. I am in a realm you cannot comprehend, courtesy of my dear brother. You do not seem to be familiar with me, which is understandable. You have, however, heard my name from the young woman you've pledged your heart to. I am the one who lurks in the shadows. I am the one who manipulates time. I am the one. What was the name Yuri mentioned before? Is this him? I must commend you for interfering with this ritual. Your bargaining posture is rather dubious, but I will allow this to pass. You intrigue me. I wonder, just how will this end? Even I cannot foresee the possibilities with my own powers. A mortal in love with a young witch. The concept alone has me deeply curious. Well, you know, there's this TV show called Bewitched. It kind of ran for a few years. If you really want to know how it worked out for them, I suggest you give it a watch. Although, I mean, of course, the main guy does get switched out for another actor some halfway in, but, you know. I will allow you to live out your lives together, and I will continue observing you with great interest. I would ask that you refrain from mentioning this meeting to the young woman. Do not worry, Daniel. You will hear from me again, but next time, I cannot say if you will be as fortunate. What was all that? How did he know my name? I know everything about you. Then again, that's probably nothing for some dark entity. I want to tell Yuri about this, but then he did ask me to keep this a secret. I wouldn't want to anger some dark entity. There's no telling what he could do to me as punishment. He could fling me into another dimension, full of constant misery and suffering for all I know. Or a dimension where everyone is a puppet. No! No. Stop thinking about it. I'm gonna have nightmares. Alright. And I'm not talking puppets like in Sesame Street. I'm talking puppets like from Mr. Meaty. If anyone remembers that show. Alright. No point thinking about it now. I'll just keep cleaning up around here. Sweep, sweep. Sweep, sweep, sweep. I'm a good boyfriend. After all, he said he was going to let me be with her, right? Yes, clearly. And then nothing of any relative importance happened whatsoever. Oh, wait. No matter what new and exciting challenges come our way, I want to tackle them head-on with Yuri by my side. Okay, I guess... yeah, we can't really skip that, for that reason. Okay, and then True End in a Silver Garden with you. A most interesting development. I did not expect things to go that way, but alas, there are always other opportunities for chaos and suffering. My congratulations to the newlyweds, and may their loving relationship never fall into despair. As I feel generous today, I bestow upon you my blessing, mortal. You shall be spared, but others will not be so lucky. Okay, that's all 9 endings. Secret ending. The deal. So happy. Okay, yeah, so 9 endings as opposed to Shattered Time's 7 endings. Although, to be fair, Shattered Time took me 2 hours to go through. This only took me about an hour and a half. Okay, well, so I guess that is Doki Doki Wicked Witchcraft. I had been wanting to write a story about Yuri for the longest time. I just didn't know how to. But then I kind of thought, well, you know how she's kind of fascinated with horror, right? Well, what if maybe there's, you know, an underlying reason for that? More than just the fact that it fascinates her. Like, what if, you know, deep down, maybe she kind of knows about this stuff. And then I found out about this other game called Witch Soup, which then kind of got the gears turning, and I'm like, you know, maybe Yuri could actually fit as like a witch in a way. And so I kind of thought, you know, kind of backtracking a little bit, like, okay, well, maybe that's how it can kind of play, how that can play into this. Kind of sort of taking a page from Hello Yuri. She abducts him, but then, you know, it's not quite because she's in love with him. Well, she is, but she doesn't know it yet. But rather because she has to fulfill this sort of dark ritual. And she just so happened to be like, I'm gonna make you my dinner. And yeah, so that's more or less how that ended up playing into things. And yeah, another name drop for Tarankos here. He was never named in Captive Heart, but that was him. And considering he was just I was kind of working with the concept of like what would be the driving force for all this despair and misfortune in these mods. He was never mentioned in Tainted Love, although the idea of him was there. And now it's like we're just reinforcing the fact that yes, he is here, and he's always watching. I hope you enjoyed this story. Until we meet again, my beloved viewers, may you take care, and may you never fall into despair.